Hi everyone, it's Alexandra here, and today I'm making a video on why I'm vegan and tips on if you're looking to transition to a vegan lifestyle. So I'm going to start off with my reasons. My first reason for being vegan is always and will always be for the animals. I live the way that I live because I believe in not causing harm to anyone, and I try and apply that to all parts of my life. So I don't wear leather, I don't wear fur, I don't buy any of these products, I don't purchase meat, I don't purchase dairy, I don't purchase eggs, because I don't believe in supporting the demand to create these products and have these products, have the market for these products go up. My second reason for being vegan is for the environment. There have been multiple studies showing that animal agriculture especially causes way more harm to the environment than a lot of other factors that we tend to focus on more. I know specifically the amount of water that it takes to produce a pound of beef is way more than the amount of water that's used in the average shower. And yet, here we are in California saying, we're in a drought. Take shorter showers. Oh my god, but eat that hamburger, definitely. I know a lot of people are gonna fight me over environmental benefits and the facts and statistics, so I've linked a few sources in the description below so that you can educate yourself before making yourself look really dumb and tell me that I'm stupid when I've done my research. And then my last reason for being vegan is for my health. Eating meat and eating dairy and eating eggs really, I noticed that I just never had that much energy. I was always feeling really sluggish and just I just was not motivated as much. And since transitioning to vegetarian and then later vegan, I found that I had a lot more energy and that my body was not weighed down by all this unnecessary fats and unnecessary calories, because I was consuming way more calories than my body actually needed to function, just because the animal products just are such high calorie density foods. So now that I'm eating foods that have a lower calorie density, I'm able to sustain my body throughout the day because of how my eating habits and when I find time to eat, it just really works with my schedule of that slow release of calories throughout the day. And now I have some tips for people who are interested in possibly going vegan. My first tip is always your reasons for going vegan need to be personal to you. If someone's forcing you to be vegan and your heart's not in it, it's not gonna stick and you're not gonna feel happy, and you're gonna look for all those reasons on why you're unhappy and you're gonna blame it on being vegan. So your reasons need to be personal to you, because if you don't want to be vegan, you're not gonna accept how your body feels when you're vegan. Does that make sense? And my second tip is to have a slow transition. My transition actually started when I was transitioning from middle school to high school. That's when I went from being a standard meat eater, I didn't really think about any dietary choices, I just ate what I ate, and I transitioned to being vegetarian when I started in high school. But I still consumed dairy and eggs, and then it wasn't until my freshman year in college that I just learned more about vegan resources and decided to transition to being vegan. So I found that transition really worked for me because I was already vegetarian, so just eliminating the dairy and the eggs was a lot simpler for me than, say, if I was eating meat and then went straight from that to being vegan. I would have been so lost and just well, what do I eat? So the slow transition really helped my body adjust, and if you try a slow transition, it may help your body adjust to it too. Another tip I have is to really plan your meals, especially if you have a very busy schedule. Planning your meals will let you know exactly like what foods you're gonna eat, and you're not gonna be stuck thinking, shoot, I don't know what to eat, it's like 6 p.m., I'm hungry, it's dinner time, and I have no food. And you're gonna be more likely to not stay as committed to being vegan, especially if you're just starting out. So just plan your meals. It'll give you something to look forward to, especially if you're like researching really cool recipes. You'll have like, oh, this is a really cool recipe, it looks really yummy, and I can't wait to try that, and it'll just give you that like little bit of excitement. And then my final tip is to not be discouraged if you make a mistake. Mistakes do happen. Sometimes people tell you that something is vegan and it just happens to have one of those really weird like milk proteins in it. And accidentally finding out that you had something that wasn't vegan, that's okay. Mistakes do happen, nobody's perfect, and don't let that discourage you from saying, okay, I know that that is now not vegan, and I know now that I don't want to consume things like that. So it's a learning process for everyone and at every stage, and if someone's telling you that you're a terrible person because you accidentally ate something that you don't want to eat, then that's on them, and they're awful for making you feel awful over a mistake. And that's it for my tips and like my reasons. If you guys want to start up a conversation about this, and please let it be a positive one. Please don't try and tell me how to change my life, because if you're clicking on a why I'm vegan video and trying to say, hey, don't be vegan, why are you clicking on my video in the first place? So please let the comments be a discussion of positivity, and please don't try and change my opinion, because I did not force you to watch this video. And that's all I have to say, and I love you guys, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye!